Right. I'm not even sure if I already made a video today. I did break my top score from 133,000 to 137,000. I've been mad busy. I had to visit a loved one in the hospital. Uh, that's going to be okay. It's middle of a long recovery though. And yeah, I think I'm pretty good at doing a couple of CPU grinds. Maybe one or two of them. The game just crashed, so I had to reboot, and I thought this would be a good time to do a live. It's late, it's past 12, but I'm feeling good. Let's see. I got some views on the song, which is nice. I wrote another song yesterday, and that song wrote itself. It's amazing when that happens. Song just wrote itself. Still taking vocal coaching lessons on YouTube. So let's do a grind. I replaced every single colonel, and I just have one ride officer in there. He does something, not a lot, but he does something. So with the top score at 137, I'm stuck. I'm stuck at second place. Something is not working for me. After wave 44, my troops somehow end up at the right side of the screen, where they're no longer being rendered and they no longer have an effect, but they keep the next wave from coming in. So maybe I should let them do a bit more damage to the base. I could do that if I had some tear gas, but I guess I'm gonna have to let them coming in. Base card combining with the veterans. Combining with the tents. This should make for a nice little volunteer in there. And let's see, that's 9. 12 rangers, 2 engineers, 1 or 2 grenadiers, and the veterans. This is very tempting. I'm going to take out that rocketeer. Thumbnail. Take out the rocket guy. It's a bit too early though, but okay. I think it'll be alright. I'm going to anticipate a couple of rocket guys over here. Let's look. Anything special? Looks good actually. Oh, a third decoy. Very welcome. Very good. I want him to take out wave 5 as soon as possible. Come on, take him out. Lovely. And this is where it gets a bit boring. And here's the second wave coming out already. 6, 10. So that's 22 rangers within 2 minutes. And there's another wave coming in, together with the base card. 4, 7, 10, 13 rangers, 2 engineers, 1 grenadier. Wave 9. I think I might get to wave 30 before they break through. Currently at 7.7 million of the 20 I'm going to do. I might go all the way to 30 million. I need to do some calculations on the exact amount needed to upgrade this base. Because this one is at 18, as is this one, that one, that one, and that one. So from 18 to 21, dude, how many structures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say 3 or 4 million each. 18, 19, 20, 21. That's about 6 million each. Say 5 million each. That's 30 million. Wow, that's going to take a while. 1 million a day. Another 22 to do. That's another 22 days. I'm going to have to slack off that during the season, airline season, which is another week. It's going to take a month to get it done. The thumbnail. Colonel. Yes, it's going to be a good one. Yawn. 4 minutes in, wave 21. And now these rangers are fragmenting. For some reason they don't spawn together. The rapid deploy perk should be over all of the tents same time. So this puzzles me. Maybe this is the key to why it's glitching. Probably not. Wave 25, 4.5 minutes in, 20k to do. This is where I would probably, yeah, after 45,000 score, the money stops dropping, and I need to actually wait for them to come into the screen to make any more specials or money. Again, oh dude, the game is losing it. I just restarted the game and there's just a lot of frame drops. The game simply cannot handle the gameplay, which is a bit of a luxury problem if you ask me. Looks like they're gonna break. And putting our airstrike on the right side on top is ineffective. It glitches out. If I had a dime for every glitch, I could buy the company. I could buy Sony. The way their shares are going, not good. A lot of game companies are suffering stock losses because of the whole pay-to-win controversies with loot boxes. Loot boxes now officially designated as gambling. So yeah, I remember started playing Apex Legends, and one guy spent $600 on skins. What? I mean, I've spent some senseless money. That guy takes the cake. Wave 30, so 29 was good. I'm gonna need to take these riot officers down. Wait a minute, wait. Now. Optimal. The base will hold. Knock on wood. I think I might have jinxed it. Yeah. It's going down. Your base is made of paper. think it might have worked better with a collapsible base with the weak structures on the front and the heavy structures in the back. Something I can try. Something I will probably implement between now and the next stream. It's gonna be a short one, like 10 minutes. And we all know how this ends. In a tragedy. You need to get those 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 waves. You need to destroy them completely before the rest comes out. Look at these. Aw, aren't they cheeky? Go on. Take them out. Oh, okay. It's more where they came from. They must be pissed with all the anti-air. I can imagine. And there you are. That's gonna net me about 25,000. Hey, welcome to the show. I'm gonna consider doing another CPU run. I broke my record again from 133 to 137,000, but I still have the same problem that after wave 44 they stopped coming. Cowards. Actually, I think it's a glitch. One or two of my units walks off the screen into cyberspace, where the game is no longer rendered graphically, so that's just zeros and ones. And even after that, the game data doesn't actually put out any more damage. So the units are there, they're just not damaging the enemy, but they're enough to keep them occupied, which means that the next wave simply is not going to come out. It's being held up in cyberspace by my units. That's very, that's a good thing militarily. You know, you want to have access to sea, air, land, and cyberspace. For the stream, not so much. Streams are boring. And let's have a look. I think I have 7.8 million right now. I have to revise my target upwards because I have 6 structures to upgrade from level 18 to level 21, which is about 5 million per structure. So I'm going to go from 20 million target to a 30 million target. The ultimate base grind, 8th episode. I keep most of these off screen. And if I do, I'm going to get to 45,000 score. That gives me about 20,000 ammo within 5 minutes. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So drop a comment if you like. Drop a like if you can comment. This is one of the parts of the loading screen where it's going to take an exceedingly long time because it's caching some of the menus where you can hope it's going to go quicker next. So I'm going to have to talk you through it. No articles today. It's pretty boring. I checked out Joe Rogan's new podcast. It had Russell Peter in there. That's a really good comic. And also another MMA fighter or something like that. Look at that. That's new. So he also did The Revenge. Hey, cool. Dude, I want to watch this. Yeah, let's watch it. Haha. Maybe I'll learn something. Why does he have fast track on the Bombardier? I would replace it with a good one. This is how I used to start every episode, with a replay, and it would end in a crash. Okay, let's look at the base. Coming out, I have a base card, 3 Rangers, 2 Engineers, 1 Grenadier. Look at him go. I put a speed perk on him. Or he's just too eager to get to his job. This guy really loves his job. Together with the Veterans, which are all 9 Commandos, 1 Riot Officer. Now this base card combines with the Rangers, which is excellent. So that's at least 13 Rangers, 2 Engineers, a Grenadier, 9 Commandos. I'm gonna let this... Oh, dude. He's coming in hard. Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's a replay, right? I was all getting ready to deploy some specials. I like what the riot officer does here. This is real good. Like a forward defense, giving engineer time to fix that first bunker. And then we'll go to the after attack. And I think I'm going to destroy his truck. Look at the time. He probably got pissed. That's why he's retaliating. This is awesome. Okay, he should panic now. He should bring in his heavy units. I might keep this base through the season. I don't really care if you have 11 minutes to take down my base if I take 2 minutes to take down your truck. I wonder what was on his mind. I bet he went like, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh God, it's so nasty, but I love it. This is awesome. I'm gonna watch the other replay as well. This gives me a good feeling. I'm stuck at number 2, guys. I can't get to number 1. I can't get to it if wave 45 never comes into the screen. That just means I have to wait 8 minutes for nothing. But yeah, pretty good. Number 2, it's not bad. I'm the winner of the losers. And at least these loading screens are happening. So, ooh. Fast track. I don't need fast track. I need minimum wage. Now if I can remember which one I took. Which one did I take? Which one is it? I have no clue. I can't tell. Okay, I know. Hang on, view. Did he change? That's 229. This is the other one. Exactly. So he survived about 30 seconds longer. By a process of elimination, that means this has to be that video. So now he knows. Now he understands what the problem is. He can anticipate. Let's see what he does. He's going in full bore. He's going in balls deep. Or is he? Putting the fast track on the Bombardier, I think he just mistakes. He made a mistake.
Can't he tell if it has 7 million or 1 million munitions?
Hey, it's not real. Can't tell if that's 7 million or 1 million munitions. It's 7.6 or 7.8 at the moment. I'm kind of keeping the grinds off stream.
Camera is kind of blurry.
Oh, it is? I have no idea. Maybe it's because of the stream. My upstream is probably not that good. Then it would probably tone it down to 360p. I think that's the problem. Okay, so now he made a good decision. He's actually able to touch the base a bit. But if he cannot destroy this wave coming out, then his truck is going to be toast again. Which I think is about to happen. And if he doesn't have the time to pick up any more specials, then he's messed up. I think I got really good at it. Currently real, I'm ranked number 2 worldwide. I finally remember when I didn't take on any nightmare bases. Just wouldn't do it. This truck's gonna fall. These golden commandos are epic. This is some epic stuff. So I'm gonna do another CPU defend after that, and after that I'm gonna stop the stream. Keep it under an hour. I've been trying to keep it under an hour. He's out of munitions. That's why he's spamming grunts. And there goes the truck. God, he must be so angry.
It has been a year since Ultimate Sandbox has been updated.
Really? It's been a year. I think that piece of software, that IP, they call it an intellectual property, is end of life. So like a year ago, they decided we're not going to put any more resources in it. It kind of reminds me of Guns Up as well, because there's only one guy on it. At Valkyrie Entertainment, they have one guy who has to do all of Guns Up. All the questions, all the stuff in the forum.
119.
119. Dude, he came back again. Hang on. Can he double? Nobody can double retaliate. What's the time on this one? 7:12. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, this is nutty. How does he get a double retaliation? Or does he? Oh, dude, you can spend gold. So he lost some gold as well. This guy's tenacious. How does he fail after 7 minutes? Why isn't he deploying his troops? Is he taking a leak? He gets a supply drop. He didn't bring a lot of munitions. Look at that. Usually that's about 6. And what did he bring? I didn't see. I didn't check. I should have checked the perks he's using. So I didn't do a stream earlier today.
Took him 7-1 him to lose.
Yeah. That's even worse, really. Because you have 11 minutes to take the base. But this probably spooked him. They're like, oh shit, what is happening? What is this? So he's deploying okay. He's got the right mix of troops. He's not bringing in any veterans. That's also, why doesn't he bring his vets? Maybe he's now going to risk his vets. I'm interested. See what he does. So I went and visited my girl in the hospital. She's going to be okay. It's going to take a while for her to get better, but she's going to be okay. So that's good. And it's been on my mind a lot. Also, I've been writing songs. I got about 4 songs now. And they're starting to write themselves. I've been a musician for 30 years. I've been practicing for 30 years. Except for the last 3 years. So, okay, I think he's going to overcome the vets here. But I'm starting to see some improvements. I'm calling myself King Kravens. Guess where that came from? Guess who thought that up? Pretty sure it was you. And the lyrics, they give me goosebumps. And the music is really simple. Try to keep it real simple. So it's going to have a lot of appeal. I think that this music is actually going to help me get into the festivals and the bigger clubs. I think within a year or so I'm going to be able to open to like a support act for a reasonably good band, say a band that would get 300 people to come to the show, which probably means I'll be on tour, which has been a dream of mine. So he's bringing in vets, they're getting slaughtered. Is he doing it piecemeal? I think he's just bringing them in one at a time.
Ultimate Sandbox is getting like dominated from all those hackers. Mostly every server has a hacker and most of the hackers are Russians.
Haha, aren't they always? Dude, if I was Russian, I would hack everything. Why not? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Copy everything, hack everything. I'm really careful downloading software from Russians. You have to be. You know who's worse than the Russians? Ukrainians. Again, he doesn't have the munitions or the specials to break through. He's not even, he's not even getting past the second line.
Lol.
Oof, right?
Really? Laugh.
This comments to speech chick is really clever. She knows all the acronyms. She knows IDK, IDC. She knows the emoticons. She's pretty clever. You know the difference between ignorance and indifference? IDK and IDC. Wow. I think a week ago I did a show all about artificial intelligence and the 9 trends to look out for. And there are like 2 things I would do first. If I had a really good AI, first thing I would teach it is to
But she has a fast reader, though she talks fast.
Yeah, I did that so I wouldn't have too much interference. So I could get the comments quick. The main reason I put comments to speech on is because the console, my PlayStation, doesn't warn me or give a notification when a message has been received. And what's really hilarious, you can set her to normal speech, but you can also set her to slow. And not only does she talk slow, she seems a bit slow, if you know what I mean. She talks a bit. That's hilarious, but I don't think the viewers appreciate that. Plus, it allows me to respond. Yeah, indeed, right? It allows me to respond without having to look at the chat screen. And it's nice to have a girl around, you know. Me and my girl got back together today. That was...
I turned to see how she talks laugh.
Yeah. That's so funny. It's actually the way YouTubers speak now, because they're trying to keep their videos within 10 minutes. They'll talk like, hey, I'm going to have some blah, 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 blah. And I'm convinced, you know how the speech pattern goes in YouTube? They'll say, this time, they sound like somebody on the news, where they start their sentences like this, and end them like this. And I'm convinced that in maybe 50 years, the world will only speak YouTube. They'll all speak really quickly and start their sentences like this and end them like this. So his truck's about to go. This poor man, he spent 60 gold and he spent a couple of his veterans. He should have spent some ammo. Oh, it's going down the wire. Boom, boom shaka.
Many YouTubers are saying I got damaged, but it has 50 minutes long.
Right? Yeah, 5 minutes. Where YouTubers are saying I got damaged, but it's 15 minutes long. I have to admit, man, I sometimes...
And you try to skip to where he got hurt.
Yeah, I skip every video at least 10 seconds. Sometimes even 20. Because he's going to put on an intro, which is going to be too long, and he's going to explain what the video is about, when I can see in the title what the video is about. But I have to admit, even if I make like a 20 or 30 minute video like this one is going to end up, I don't even watch it. I like to watch back and see.
If it has 2 or 5 minutes, then it is real.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a bit clickbaity. I got accused of clickbait. I did an Apex Legends video with solo gameplay. And they said, that's not a solo mode. And I said, that's right. That's why the title says gameplay. Turns out I went solo. I drifted away from the guys. I gave away my, what do you call that? My authority to jump and fly with them. So I gave them authority. Then I launched on my own. And then they followed me. And I had like maybe 9 or 10 viewers within half a minute. And they went off. They're like, that's not solo mode. You're right.
It will VJ if you've kiked Jeep 5 Civi if the XC Vix 2 excited G 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6 6
Settle down, woman. That comment actually did not register. I don't see it in. I don't see it on the YouTubes. Let me refresh the page.
Haha XD.
Now that one did register. I think she needs to take a chill pill. She's getting too excited. Alright, let's do another CPU defend. Let's see if I can break my record. 137,000. I went from getting to wave 23.
It is like she is joking on something.
I went from, look at this poor man. I went from wave 23 to wave 44 one time. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep her as a comments to speech. I think it's nice. But I might let her settle down a bit. She sounds like she drank too much Coca-Cola. Cool. So I got this base wired up for CPU defend. Where I put the strongest structure at the front. Alternate between sniper, bunker. Set my veterans to attack.
Cool.
Yeah. Put rangers in the tents that are overpowered. Black health, black damage, and rapid deploy. And the beauty here is that it takes just enough seconds for this wave to come out and then combine with the tents, which will keep the enemy occupied over here at least till wave 28 or 30. And what I do here is essential. I'm going to let them come in a bit more so the next wave doesn't come fast enough, so I can let these guys get to the front. Just go real easy and make sure that by the time I get to wave 5, they are fully engaged at this line. I need to find a way to get beyond this screen. The game does not render the graphics beyond this. And that's what the problem is. It stops rendering them, so there are only ones and zeros at that point. Now I need to intervene. I want to keep these alive as much as possible. I'm going to anticipate a couple of rocket guys over here. Since I have a lot of... That was too early. There they are. I'm going to distract them. Wait for it to drop. And again. That way I'm going to get to wave 5. And again over here. Lovely. And this is how I get to over 20k munitions within 5 minutes. But it's also boring after a while. So all I had to do is remove one tank trap. So I have 8 spots in my base for 9 units. With the volunteer perk, it's mostly 10 or 11. And then I have the 14 rangers coming out combined with the second wave coming out, making 24. And here's the base card again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. So I have 36 rangers coming in with 2 engineers, 2 grenadiers, 9 commandos, 1 riot officer. 2.5 minutes in, I'm at wave 10. And I'm gonna grind that. I do 50, let's see. I do about 4 hours every day. Say 250 minutes. 20,000.
What if the minigunners holy god they re-killing the other units who outside the screen lol?
Yeah, yeah, what can I say? This is the key. This is how I never figured out how do people get to over 100,000 score. This is key. You have to set your veterans to attack and yeah, go to town, take the fight on the enemy. So now we're talking 36, 39 rangers, 6 engineers, 3 grenadiers, 9 commandos. I think the riot guy is gone. Let's listen. If you listen, you can still hear them being engaged. I expect them to break through at about wave 29. But because they're off screen,
The
I
units
don't
are
get
kinda
any...
slow, the enemies might come back to the screen.
Yeah, I sometimes have to kill my own to let them get back on the screen. The problem, of course, here being I don't get any ammo boxes. I don't get any special boxes. But if you look at the score on top, I'm getting 350 every 5 seconds. Problem there is they probably need to extend that a bit, because once you get to 45,000 score, that stops. So if I get over 45,000 score and they're still at the edge of the screen, nothing happens. I don't get any money, I don't get any ammo, I don't get any specials. And off stream, this is then the point where I would just surrender, go back, do another CPU defend, 5 minutes, surrender. I think at 7.5 million, say 8 million, 20,000 a pop, 550. I've done 400 CPU defenses to get here. And say 30, 22 million, 22 times 50 is it 50? Yeah. I need another...
What if someone actually made
14.
it to wave 50?
I need to do 1,400 more. 1,400 CPU defenses to get to 30. Yeah, I think somebody must have, because the all-time scores, so I'm at 140, 140k almost. The guy who ranks daily and weekly is a guy who somehow gets to 160. But I looked at the lifetime scores and there's a guy, he has over 300,000 score. That's only possible if you get to wave 50 in this manner, finding them. And that's what I need to do actually, is if I want to be number one, currently ranked number 2, I'm going to need to find a way to keep pushing them back. Yeah, dude,
That is a lot.
Yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm glad. Even if it's a bit boring, this is probably going to net me at least 30,000. I'm going to keep it going. I'm not going to surrender. Here they come. They're breaking through. Which is good, because now I get a little bit more ammo. Wave 35. I'm not sure if the base will hold. So putting these 8 spots up instead of 9 or 10.
Many bullets.
Is totally... This is the point where I wish I had kept 1 or 2 specials in. I might get a couple from the sniper towers, but right now, doesn't look like it. My record wave is wave 44. After that, the game just glitches out. And I'm telling you, they're scared to come out. So here we go. I need to put this exactly here. See if I can get those medics to go.
She might say that.
Yes. Is that what I think it is? Thought? That hoe over there.
She died.
No, she didn't. Of course not. Women need to support each other. They don't, but they need to. It's funny because my friends and I, we insult each other. We call each other morons and stuff like that, but we don't mean it. That's how you get to bond with your friends. And women, they compliment each other. They always start affirming each other. Yes, you're you're good at art, and you're so nice. And they don't mean that either.
She said died instead of didn't. WTF.
She's weird, man. She knows acronyms, and she knows smileys and emoticons. She's clever. YouTube is part of Google, so there's Google behind this.
Died.
Didn't. Yeah, she doesn't understand that. I messed with her um, sometimes. But I started to type in stuff like,
She said it again.
I would go IDK, like this.
Lol.
I'd say
I don't know.
IDK. I don't know. You hear? She said, I don't know. IDC.
I don't care.
See? She's clever, man. She knows stuff. There's a bit of an AI there.
I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
Right?
Lol.
Yeah. She knows stuff. I want to try acronyms on it. Every single one. Let's see. Now, this one's probably not going to render because it's a swear word. Foobar. No, I wouldn't say that either. Let's see if another. The base is going to fall. Maybe. Look, 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 look. So I had 20,000 in the first 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes is only 5,000. So I would have surrendered. She's a blast. The base is going to hold, which is nice. Get him. Yeah, lag, I know. I think it's also a little bit the upload I have here. We're going to get a brand new internet architecture here within a month. And that means I'll be able to have a stable upload connection, and I'll be able to, if I know how to reset the video broadcast settings, I'll be able to stream in 1080p. But I'm happy as long as it's 720. 720 is good. Nice. He blew up his own stuff.
She said S 3 times.
Yes, she does, isn't it? I'm gonna maybe turn it back to the normal speed. But yeah, I kind of like it, having her talk fast, because I can understand her fast. And we all know how this ends. Slightly disappointing. I wish I got over 100k here. She's losing it. She's having a seizure. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get him, boys. No. Never surrender. So I did not break 100k. And there you have it. Pretty long episode, so I think I'm gonna go play some Battlefield. I've decided to make this a Guns Up only channel. I'll be playing GTA Fridays, and every Monday I'll post a highlight reel. Again, Rio, everybody else, if you're a returning viewer, thanks so much for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Later.